All right, let's get this show on the road. Hello and welcome everybody back again to the LDOS Nerf War channel. Slightly less Nerf than we've been doing in the past, but that's okay. And hopefully today we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Been kind of thinking about what different things to do on the channel. I think I just want to watch some gameplay today. I have quite a backlog of footage that has been there for it's just hard to keep up with all the footage that we film. It's kind of amazing how many rounds we can actually go through on a 2-hour event. Before I do this though, just real quick, I'm restreaming as I always do out through YouTube as well as Facebook, although Facebook is being a butt right now and is not going live. So I'm trying to figure out how to force it to go live right now. Figure this out. But as always, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here each and every Friday. Whether or not there's a Nerf war, we do our best. Go live now. Do it, YouTube, or not YouTube. Facebook. I believe in you. You can do it. We've been doing a lot of different random stuff on the channel recently. A lot of different things, and so I'm excited today to play around with. I think I screwed something up. Uh-oh. This is not what it normally shows me. This is a completely different screen. Oh man, I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm looking at. This is so weird. I've never seen this screen before. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. Huh, you can toggle dark mode? What is happening? Huh. I don't hate it. I kind of like it. How interesting. Uh-oh. I don't have alerts up. Oh, womp womp. I don't know what just happened. This is cool. I dig this. This is a fun little dashboard. Good job, Facebook. I will say, as much as I dislike Facebook, I years ago I stopped posting anything on Facebook. I have a new motto of like I'm not gonna let anybody know my thoughts. Like I'll comment on their stuff. Like I just don't share stuff on Facebook. I just don't feel the need to. But despite how much I despise them, they are making a lot of pushes in this space. And I am interested. I do like that they are giving YouTube some valid competition. So like that's good for us. That's nice. This is a welcome change. I've never seen the screen before. This is blowing my mind a little bit. So that's kind of cool. Transition back. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm gonna check up with chat real quick. Artemis, yo, buddy. Appreciate you. You're gonna single-handedly keep this channel alive. You're gonna single-handedly keep the channel alive. Also, I forgot that you are not a moderator, so this is not a pay-to-play kind of thing, but Artemis is here a lot, so he deserves to be a moderator. So yeah, it does look like Facebook is actually live. So if you want to watch me on Facebook, by all means, you can go see me on Facebook. But by all means, you can stay here through YouTube as well. I've been seeing a lot of people do live streams recently, and I think that's pretty fun. I think that it's nice to get more and more people out and like doing this kind of interaction. It's just so fun. It's nice being able to like go through chat, be able to catch up on things, say things like Man Master Original. Ooh, Rice Skeely. AIA Artemis Pistachio. Welcome back, buddy. BRC21. Kermit the Frog. We have the legit Kermit the Frog in stream today. Did you know? Gotta tell Jim Henson. NorCal Nerf Club. Welcome back, buddy. American Foam. Welcome back. Good to have you. American Foam says working on some new channel stuff. Yes. I'm excited. Behind the scenes, new graphics. Learning to edit solely on an iPad. I wonder. We do have an iPad here. I've never edited anything on it. I don't know if I would really like I like my setup, and I doubt that it would be that much. Like if I have the PC for editing, I might as well use the PC for editing. But it is, like, I will say, in today's age, it's kind of amazing how much technology is progressing and allowing us to be able to do this kind of stuff and not need to really spend that much time learning how to edit. The software is just getting, even phone software is getting so good recently, and it is kind of blowing my mind. So that's pretty cool. Lumia Fusion, I assume that's the program that you're using. So pretty cool. Oh, I'm dumb. Audio desync, yeah, duh. How do I fix this? Check it out. Fixing. All right, how do we sound? Is it good? This is hard. So, better, yeah, okay. So basically, the explanation, it's kind of a lot to keep up with. I've only, for the longest time, this has only ever been like my thing as me personally, the hobby, right? Like me, I do the live stream, and I know how everything runs. I know how everything works, and it's great, and it's wonderful. And now that we're doing so many live streams with the gym and doing live stream classes and playing around with that, we just keep changing the settings. And normally, I don't know how it is with OBS. I haven't really played around with OBS and whether or not you can change the, like, save scenes or a setup of scenes just for one account versus another account. I don't think they have accounts in OBS. They do with Streamlabs OBS. I've been using Streamlabs OBS for the longest time. I really like it. But we ended up switching back to regular vanilla OBS, and the reason why is because for us to do the 2-camera setup like we've been doing, we need to have, we need to be able to do a render delay, which is basically what just happened. I have to render delay this camera so that it catches up with the other camera. And the other camera, the RTSP stream that I'm pulling into this, I think is the stream that we did yesterday was 0.4 second delay, so 400 millisecond delay. And then we also, I mic myself and we mic Nicole, and the best quality that we've been able to do to get our microphones working wirelessly is to actually just Google Hangouts ourselves, which is kind of like, it just works. It's amazing. So we have our phones in our pocket. We have some lavalier mics, right, that just plug into our phones, and we call each other on Google Hangouts, and then that Google Hangouts call pulls in to the computer. But obviously that has to go through Google's service, so there's a little bit of delay there. It's like 20 milliseconds. Might as well be instant, but you do notice it when people are like close to the camera, moving their lips. And so we have it's hard to keep track of all these filters and everything that I have set up on this live stream, and have my settings for the Rochester parkour class stream, but also be able to just like, I literally got here like 20 minutes ago. This is like the fastest that I've ever set up a stream and have just gone through and started recording. So normally I would be here a little earlier and I would have double checked everything. I chose not to double check everything today, and that's what I get. That's what I get. All right, it's all good. Thanks for letting me know though. Still good. Orky, the cute husky. Can you try the Nerf rival MXX 1200? Is that the roundhouse? No, that holds 15. That's not the 1200. What's the 1200? No. I don't even know what blaster that is. What's the name of it? Pistachio Nerf, can't chat and watch the same time on my phone. Oh, yeah. Good to have you. Thanks for being here, Pistachio. The Mango player, Aldous, do you consider the Artemis a good blaster? It is a decent blaster. It's an okay blaster. We have an army of Artemis blasters here at the gym. Actually, I would say the Artemis blaster, the Artemis line itself was, I mean, it's not really a line, but it's a blaster. That blaster is really what helped revolutionize the public experience of our Nerf events, because up until that point, it was actually pretty challenging for a new player to just come in and buy or rent a blaster and feel like they were competitive in our games. And like, we would use Apollos, so we used to have an army of Apollos, but Apollos are magazine fed. They primed really weird with the top, and we would get, like, people would rent them, and we would give them not an Artemis, we give them an Apollo, and people just, like, they didn't like it. And typically people wouldn't come back if they had to use an Apollo. Once we started, I think right when the Artemis came out, it was like, oh my God, this is so genius. It's an internal mag. You just have to show them real quick how to load it, and then boom, that little pump. Oh man, it's so great. And it works pretty well. It has a decent capacity. That single-handedly probably changed the overall enjoyment factor for just a random person walking in off the street, not really understanding what they were getting themselves into, and then renting a blaster and going, oh, I get this. This is cool. This is fun. And they had a good time. So I thought that was pretty cool. I do think it's a good blaster. Is it a great blaster? I don't really know. I don't use mine that much anymore because something about the hop up just doesn't really work that well. And I would much rather, if I'm gonna be dumping ammo, I'm gonna use the Percy's. Just is what it is. The Percy's is the it's like the gold standard of rival blasters. It's so amazing. They did such a good job with the Percy's. I don't even know what they're gonna come up with next, because that thing, I'm looking over there because I see it right over that way from last week's stream. It's just awesome. It's such a good blaster. So yeah, the Mango player in Europe, it's 20. Oh man, it's 11:15 at night. Thanks for being here, though. We every so often we get people in from the Netherlands, like Kermaster. It's probably pretty late for him. It's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. for him. So yeah. Yeah, well, once we, AI Artemis says, the Mango player, once our quarantine lifts, we'll go back to nerfing at this time on Friday nights. Yeah, soon. So I want to watch some gameplay footage today. So we will be seeing at least something. It's in the past, but there's a lot of footage that I have not gone through, and it would be good to show. Let's see. Artemis says it's a fantastic blaster as long as you don't try and fire too fast. It does jam pretty quickly. All of the turret blasters with the revolving turret that moves over, it's just a matter of time before, like, a rival round is squishy enough that there's part of it gets stuck in there. And I do need to clear jams quite frequently for the newbie players that end up coming around. So yeah. Let's see. The Mango player, thanks American Foam. I have a question. Is it hard to prime the Artemis? Because I'm only 12 years old and the Kronos is a bit hard to prime. The Kronos is challenging to prime. I think that's the ultimate downfall of the Kronos, is just how challenging it is to prime. It is one of the best blasters. The Artemis should be easier to prime, and if it is hard to prime for you, you're in the prime of your life right now. Your body is ready to get going. Start doing some push-ups, man. Go do some push-ups. Go try to hang on stuff. Get your muscles moving. Become strong. Become mighty. Tag out all the baddies. Go do it. Let's see. Artemis has a better grip setup, so you may have an easier time. Yeah, the Artemis is a pretty decent blaster. It's okay. It's all right. My wife is saying T-pull for the Chronos. It is good. Yeah. T-pull for the Chronos. I've had the T-pull, the worker T-pull, that one of our A team members sent over for me to try, and Grihas also sent me some grips. And the Grihas grip is so well designed. You should go support Grihas and buy some grips from him, because those are such simple accessories that just instantly enhance the enjoyment factor and the usability of the blaster. So yeah. NorCal Nerf Club, I forgot to tell you last week that my Havoc Prime order was canceled. No, I'm so sorry. I mean, at least it got refunded, but dude, that sucks. What a shame. I was excited to see it and kind of compare and see like how yours came and see what would happen. So soon, man, soon. I know that like everything is just kind of in a weird flux and hiatus right now with the state of the world, but soon Velocity Outdoor should be getting in some shipments. They should be making announcements on when to expect the blasters. So yeah, I imagine that they would have them out for sale online before they would actually be able to work with retailers to get them on shelves. So be on the lookout. I'll let you know. Bryce says, have you ever primed 18 kilograms before? No, I have not primed an 18 kg spring. I don't, what blaster can use, so long shots can use 18 kilogram springs. I doubt you could put an 18 on a Retaliator. I don't know anything else. Does anybody know what a full length K26 is in kilograms? Does Caliburn use a full length K26? I don't remember. I feel like it does. I feel like it was designed to use the full length of a K26. Those aren't hard to prime, but I don't know what a K26 is in kilograms. So that'd be interesting. A Chimera. Okay, Nate was in here with a Chimera. That thing is it's a pretty beefy spring. It's not that hard to prime, but I'm not a typical person. I do have quite the grip strength, and I do have a decent pulling strength, so not the person to ask. But yeah, K26 is 14 kilograms. Okay, you could put an 18 kilogram spring in a sledge fire. That's insane. That's crazy. Okay. Let's try to find some gameplay. Let's do that. Let's switch us all over. Transition you over. What is going on? There we go. Okay, so I have right now, some of this might not be, like I've labeled some stuff Havoc Prime. So I have labeled some things. I might as well go through those first. I did it so long ago, and then I've been so just sidetracked with all of the craziness and trying to deal with our business being shut down that it's like I haven't edited video in a while. I would love at the end of today, though, if we have one video that's like, if you all could help me try to find something that's like, you should edit that one, that would be cool. So let's start from the top. This one I labeled Aldos Falls. Why did I label that? I don't know. I don't remember any of this. This seems like a pretty long file, though, or a pretty long one. This is from February 28th. So right a couple weeks before all the craziness went down. So let's go for it. Man, I missed this. I don't even know what game mode this is. Oh, I'm using the roundhouse. This must be like one of the first rounds. Because it looks like some people are still changing teams. So there must have been some confusion. Oh, Sam. Now watch that flank. We started putting this L box here earlier in the year. I kind of really started to dig it. I thought this was a pretty fun, interesting experiment to put this piece of cover here. You do get locked down pretty fast, though. I didn't mean to shoot you in the face. I have no idea what game mode this is. Whoa, that was close. That's a bar block. Go back. Bar block. It bounced off the bar. That would have been a tag on me. 100%. Oh, blaster block. I'm getting so lucky. Hand shot. Can't get lucky all the time. Oh, this is either, okay. Team deathmatch, I guess? Just like straight run-of-the-mill team deathmatch? If you got that many if you got that many flags, it must be, or respawn orbs, I should say. Oh, cave. Cave is ours. This is one of the best spots right now. Having the cave where we have it. Ian, what are you doing, man? Wrong team. The cave is so strategic. It really changes what team has power and control of the field. It is a little hard for the back team to get the cave, though. Good call out. Look at that. That's some teamwork. Ooh. Oh, I remember this now. I totally remember this. So I was propped up. I was propped up in the cave, right? And I'm body propped. So I've got my foot against one wall, and I've got my other foot in the back. So I'm pulling further and further backward. And then I eventually fell into Kareem, which was exactly what I was trying not to do, but that was pretty funny. But the stream stayed up. I remember that. This is why you buy a metal encoder. That was close. I feel like we're rocking. Oh, yeah. Getting up on the city it's an interesting spot, but you're gonna get hit so fast. Told you. Cave troll. Oh, we died. Oh. We lost. I feel like we had such good control, but I don't know. Wow. I guess I didn't get that many people out. Huh. That's cool. That was fun. So yeah, I basically fell. No audio? No, you're kidding me. You have mic, but no VOD audio? No way. Are you kidding me? VOD had no audio? Ugh. Oh. I'm so dumb. I'll show you what I did. This little button right here. Check that out. That's my desktop audio. Why was that muted? I don't know. That was stupid. Wow. GG, Aldas. GG. I'm gonna need to keep chat up. This is why I need I've got my phone. I'll do my phone. I meant to get a second monitor so that I can like keep chat up. I'm using only one monitor right now, and the only issue is that the video card that I have only has one HDMI port, and everything else is display port. Yes. So I need... No, what am I trying to say? Regardless, I don't have the right input. But I don't have a monitor that can do HDMI. I only have I'm using the only DVI slot that I have to use this monitor. I don't have a monitor with HDMI because I haven't bought a monitor in a very long time. And I could take one of the TVs down and use that, but that's just a pain in the butt, and I didn't want to do it. So I guess I will, to ensure that no further mistakes happen, I'll bring chat up on my phone. Give me a moment. That was silly. Silly Aldos. Ugh, can't believe that. Okay, we'll play that again. We'll play it back. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that I wasn't watching. Pull you up through Restream chat. Pause for effect. Okay, so display audio or desktop audio should operate now, so let's find out. Bring you guys in a chat. All right, there we go. Okay, so we'll transition this back. Try this again.
Kurt, don't leave it there. You can't afford to.
Do we have audio? Do we have audio? Is this working? Okay, we're going stealthy. We're going stealthy. We're going stealthy. Wow, audio. It's such a different experience. Womp womp. GG, Eldos. How's that? Is that better? Pull out. I might need to drop. Go. Is that better? Cool. Okay, so as I was saying, this L shape, this is an L box. It's just, you can put it in a lot of different orientations. We used to put it on the other side, the side of the arena that I'm looking at right now. We used to put it there against the tower, and it was an interesting spot, but it wasn't like that. It didn't make for that interesting of cover. And since we started putting it there at the front of the tunnel, it's such an interesting spot because it works really well for both teams. It works well for me right now being in the front where I can hide there and have good cover. This is fun. Percy's. But you can also hide behind it when you're in the back team as well. And it actually works pretty well. So I thought that was a fun little addition, random change that we made. Doggo Rocco. Looks like a lot of fun. I want to do that too, but I live in the Netherlands. Wow. Yeah, that might be a pretty long plane ride for you to come by. But Blaster block, it's really fun. It's really fun. I don't know any parkour facilities. Oh, yep. I don't know any parkour facilities that exist in the Netherlands, but if you do a Google search for some, try to find somebody and just like throw them the option. Just say, hey, you could even show them my video and say, this guy owns a parkour gym and he does this on Fridays. Can like you host something like this for me and buddies and charge us for it? Like, just what the worst they could say is no. Man, I miss all these people. This is the prop. So I can prop myself up, and I'm pushing my one foot against the front wall here, and I've got a foot on the back wall there. I just kind of like spider myself up and in. Ambusher 20, welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you. We're watching gameplay footage today.
Left side.
Good call out.
Good call out.
Like, I get that we play for fun, you know, and it's not like we switch teams constantly.
Whoa! I'm sorry. I just fell. Are my cables in?
That's fun.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I get that we play for fun, right? But and so some people, every so often I get comments of like, wow, you sound really serious, saying like, copy. Like, dude, it's fun. It's fun playing as a team. And even though we switch teams constantly,
Copy.
being able to like make call outs,
Yeah.
tell your teammates what's going on,
Team.
It changes it. It enhances the enjoyment of the experience. It makes it more fun. Having spots like that, where Ian just says like, "There's a guy around the corner," and thanks, that's cool.
Ah, no!
Teamwork is fun.
Parkour. Oh man. This is why you buy metal encased encoders. Yeah, it was a cave troll right there.
Suggestion: move your face to the right side so you aren't covered by chat on a phone. Am I covered by chat?
Wow.
So that was a fun round. Let's see. To go back here and move this way. How's that? Is that good? Am I pretty? All right. Very cool. Okay, I've got to sift through some of these. I know that everything that we had on the 12th here. Oh. Yes, yeah, we are in Rochester, New York. Northwest? You mean northeast? Northeast? Or northwest part of the state, I guess maybe. Is that what you mean? Yeah, we're on the western side of New York. It is, it's in between Buffalo and Syracuse, but it's worth the trip. We are 100% worth the trip when we're actually running events. So Hopefully soon. Let's do it. Let's see. So it looks like I've got some Havoc Prime footage on this SD card, or I have some more Roundhouse. What do you want? Tell me. We doing Havoc Prime or Roundhouse? Throw out your bids. Throw out your bids. I'll find some new footage. So I've got some other stuff here as well that I don't know. I only was able to label some of this. I don't really go through and label everything. So let's see. This might make noise. Let's see. What are you? Oh no, that's April. What are you? You're probably, yeah, you're from Nerf. Let's see. What are you?
Coming left side.
Okay, you're a Nerf as well. All right, so everything from this date. Sledge fire would be interesting in this setting. There's a couple people that show up with sledge fires. You know what though, that is super interesting for the setting, that is on the same caliber, if not, it's in the same lineup as a sledge fire, but just so much more fun. Spring Thunder, man. Spring Thunder is so cool. It is so fun and it works so well in our environment. It is probably the most fun I have in the arena is when I'm using a Spring Thunder, shotgunning out rival ammo, just ejecting and watching that shell spin through the air. It's so fun. It's the best. It works really well close quarters, or even it works across. So I use the Spring Thunder sometimes to literally, like, because it's not a super high powered blaster, it only fires like 90 feet per second. So I've been using it to kind of mortar fire across the arena and just spray foam down on people, because if I were to do that with my Sentinel, it would just like shoot straight, you know? If I were to do that with pretty much anything else, like a Perseus, a Kronos, anything else is just firing so fast that it just, you know, it goes in a straight line across the arena. You aim up and it goes up. But with the Spring Thunder, you shoot it out and it goes, whoa, and rains down. It's so fun. It's really cool. Havoc Prime. I see something for Havoc Prime. Okay, maybe we'll throw out the Havoc Prime. Spring Thunder. I don't know if I have a Spring Thunder video. I have to sift through the SD card to find it, but we can play around and try to find it. Artemis says it's fun on the nights we have 3 to 4 Spring Thunders running around. Yeah, it's totally cool. Matthew Becker, your floors are padded? Question mark. We've had issues with Spring Thunder shells and concrete floors. Our floors are not padded. They do have, it's rubber. We just have every part of the movement areas coated in rubber. I can imagine that Spring Thunder shells would be an issue on concrete. That makes sense to me, because they would be slippery on concrete. If you were to accidentally step on one, your foot could slide. That could be a liability. That's not great. That's not fun. That's not what we like to have at Nerf events. We want fun at Nerf events, not people slipping and falling on concrete. So yeah, it's not padded. If you fall, you're still gonna know, and it's still not gonna feel very nice, but it is slightly better of an experience falling on that floor than it is on just bare concrete. So yeah, gotcha there. Have I seen the Firefly Kernel? Yes. The Firefly only fires one dart at a time, right? Because it's a completely different standard. Like the shells themselves are different standards, right? I don't even know if it fires a full length or if it fires only half-length darts. But regardless, I think that it's interesting that somebody went and took the time to injection mold this. It was so, like, that's cool. I don't know if it's possible for the Spring Thunder to get injection molded. It would be amazing if it could be. That would be so cool. It would be so expensive. It would be so expensive. For Harrison, I mean. Obviously, once you've got this, the the factory just like churning those things out, the actual production of it isn't that expensive, but designing that mold, that is money. That takes a lot of time, and it's no wonder that like 3D printers are so just ubiquitous right now, because you can just design everything and you're not constrained by the same product challenges that come from trying to make a mold. So yeah. What do you think about how prominent Percy's are in your arena? So I was talking about this not that long ago. I remember when the Nemesis was announced. And the Nemesis was the first time that a high capacity, high rate of fire, easily reloadable blaster was announced. And like everything else that was high capacity, high rate of fire was a mag-fed blaster. So people would bring in strifes all the time. They'd have modified strifes. And yes, they made an impact, but I was really worried about just the ability to like grab ammo and just dump it and just have it be there. It's a top loader. It's got that hopper, and you just, pull the trigger and then just boom, it sprays out rounds. I was worried about it. I thought that was going to break the game. I have been pleasantly surprised at how not, like, everything in the nerf realm has its place. And it definitely, because we switch teams constantly and we don't really try to have an experience of like, we don't try to match people up and say like, we can only trade a good player from one team for a good player on the other team and then a bad player on one team. Like, we don't like to do that. We don't want people to feel like they're not an asset to the team, or like, it's just, we're here to have fun. This is not competitive. We're not trying to hurt people's feelings. We're all here to have fun. With that said, when the teams are balanced, there's a more balanced overall enjoyment level. So we attempt to do that to the best of our ability. However, every so often, we accidentally switch teams in a way that one team has purely high rate of fire, high round capacity blasters, full auto, and the other team has like Chronoses. And it does make a difference. It does make a difference, and it typically means that the team with the more full auto blasters is going to win. And that's unfortunate. However, if you have a decent amount of makeup from, if you've got one side that has at least a couple full auto and another side that has a couple full auto, it balances itself out a little bit. And I feel like it was not something to worry about. Ultimately, they're not super accurate. I think for my Percy's, for every tag, I'm probably dumping 10 to 15 rounds. I can only do that so many times before I gotta like find my dump pouch and reload. So it does balance itself out. And yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, they can really amplify the experience for a team. They definitely enhance the experience for a team when you have a full auto on your team versus not. But I don't think it breaks the game. So I do think that they are great. They work really well. It's no wonder why people buy Percy's blasters. They work so well. Everybody, like your arsenal probably isn't complete without a Percy's, because it's so easy. You don't even have to mod it. Like, you don't even have to mod it, and you're instantly competitive. It's incredible. It's insane. It's so well designed. They did such a good job with it. I wonder if they can top it. I don't know if they can. So yeah. Let's get okay. I'll catch up real fast. I'm sorry. I'm skipping a lot of comments, but I'm trying to get through. Semicolon, welcome to stream, man. Good to have you. Matthew Becker, we try to balance skill and knowledge level between the team captains. So we don't have team captains, but we do, like, we've got vets. We've got people that show up every single week. That also changes the, like, that more than anything else changes the game. If you have a team that is all veteran players, they all have played with each other for like every week for months, right? Sometimes some of these people have been coming to us for years, every Friday. They've been showing up to our Nerf events for years. That makes a huge difference. You're not like, you know where all the spots are. I mean, obviously we changed the cover around a lot, but like, you know how to push to take the cave. You know how integral the cave is in certain game modes. You know where to be during certain game modes to like get that edge, or you just know where people happen to congregate in a game mode, and that changes the flow of the game way more so than full auto versus, you know, single shooter does. That changes the game. So yeah. Okay, and then my wife is saying, unless you have a sprinting Tom. Tom is a game breaker. I don't understand Tom. Tom purely Tom purely plays the objective. He only plays the objective, and he is so good at it. He's so good at it. It's incredible. It doesn't matter what game mode it is. Whatever the objective is, he is so good at getting there and getting the job done. It's impeccable. It's so cool. He doesn't show up that much anymore because he's a dad and he's got responsibilities. But when he does show up, whatever team he's on, and depending on the game mode, that changes it. If it's a non-objective based game mode like Team Deathmatch, Tom is suddenly like not as useful. And I don't mean that to be like, Tom sucks. No, it's just like Tom is he's so objective oriented. So it is very interesting to watch him do that. Tom is a freaking ninja. Yeah, absolutely. John Shores asks, do you intentionally pick teams or do you pick captains and let them pick their teams old school dodgeball style? No. We have a game mod. Our Nerf event is run by our employee, Ben. He was on the stream a couple weeks ago. That was a really wonderful stream. We went over a lot in detail about just the backstory of how our Nerf events got started, how we currently run them. If you are interested in learning more about that and you missed that stream, you should go check that stream out. That was a really good one to have. Ben is our employee. He runs all of the Nerf events. He created most of the game modes. Some of the most fun game modes that we have are creations of Ben or somehow innovated by Ben. And he helps moderate, he runs the battles, he plays in the battles, but he also is that single referee, so to speak, that changes teams. And so like he's the person that we have tasked with the responsibility of making sure that everybody feels uniformly happy. And if somebody's not feeling uniformly happy, then you go talk to Ben. If you've got an issue with a player, like don't bring it up with a player, like go just talk to Ben. He'll make the best decision and he helps solve quarrels. He helps like even things out. If you have an experience of like this objective is way too challenging, you just go to Ben. You go to Ben, say like, hey, I'm feeling like this is a little challenging, and we'll change things around, or you know we might decide let's not change anything and just see what happens. Maybe it was a fluke. So Ben changes teams, and what goes through Ben's mind when he changes teams, I don't really know, but what I do know is that as an establishment, we outwardly want people to know that we are not making team switches based on you're a good player or you're a bad player. You're being carried by the team or you're a team carrier. We don't want it to be that way. We would see our success as being at the end of an event, depending on how many people there are, that everybody got a chance to play with everybody. And at some point in time be on a team with you. And that is more so, yes, because we do that, there's a sacrifice that's being made. When you make that call, that judgment call of saying we are not always going to prioritize the game balance. We're going to prioritize people being able to play with each other on a team at one point in time. When you do that, you sacrifice the balance, but you gain the community. And that's something that's the most important aspect of what we've created here, of making sure that at the end of the day, this is for fun. It's for fun, and it's fun to meet new people, and it's fun to just have a shared love for whatever it is. And in this case, it's Nerf. It's playing Nerf. And for some people, they're more modders than they are players, but they still like coming every single week and like showing off their new modded blasters or playing with something that they designed or created from scratch, and that's really fun. And you have a harder time in the solitary confinement of one round. You have a harder time getting angry at someone, because eventually they're going to be by your side on your team, and you can't have this experience of just like, you can't yell at somebody if you're being frustrated at them. You can't yell at them and then suddenly they're on your team the next round. That's a little weird, right? And you like, how does the community work that way? Like that's what we do. And so it creates an environment where you stop getting so wrapped up in the one single moment of the round, because there's always going to be another round. Maybe not instantly. Obviously, the last round of the event, that's the last round. We're not playing again. And if it's a crappy round, that sucks. But it happens, and that's life. But we'll be here next week, and you can come back, and there will be a whole new set of experiences. There's a whole new set of, or a whole new makeup of people and different teams and different game modes. You roll the die, you never see what you'll never know what you get. So that's how we operate. That's how we play, and that's our philosophy behind it. Dem Random, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Netherlands, I'm telling you, it's late for you. Staying up late. I'm so behind on chat. We're never gonna get to a video. I'm gonna try to get to a video as quickly as possible. Ian says the VIP extraction game Tom is so OP in VIP extraction. He single-handedly, if he's around for a VIP extraction night, I don't want to say he ruins the game, but like, it is a very different experience when Tom is not here for a VIP extraction, because very likely a VIP extraction game that Tom is the VIP for will last less than 20 seconds. He's so good. It's amazing. Scrolling. I think let's go to video. Let's do it. Switch things over. I only saw a couple people with ideas as to what they wanted to see. So we did a roundhouse last one. Let's do... What is this? Don't want to play anymore. This is a VIP game mode. Let's see what this is.
Oh yeah!
Start!
Don't go down on this side. Don't go down on this side.
Guarantee you this is a game mode with Tom.
I loaded too fast. Oh, I loaded too fast. Oh no.
Oh,
no.
Havoc Prime.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
I can't. No!
Oh, look who the VIP is. Oh, it's Tom.
No!
Oh my
I
God.
did that thing where I tried to load too fast again. Oh! Oh no!
Oh yeah, that's gotta be it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what a typical VIP round is with Tom. He just like, he plays the objective.
This should work.
He only plays the objective. This is my biggest issue with the Havoc Prime right now, and it's not an issue with the Havoc Prime more so than it is the kit that comes. It's an Alpha RT kit. It only works for half-length darts. It works.
Oh no.
It works
this is like
better.
So this is
I'm gonna mute it.
stuck in there.
It works better with not talons. It works better with katanas. The new katanas are much better than the old katanas. At least the katanas that I was given by Velocity Outdoor when they loaned me this blaster to just kind of test out. The injection mold itself for the katana mag is so much higher quality than what I got a couple years ago as a Christmas gift. And something about those old models, they would like warp. Like the katana mags would just kind of warp, and then the follower would get stuck. But the new ones are significantly better. And the experience of fast priming a SETA with an Alpha RT kit is greatly enhanced if you have a katana. With that said, it's still not flawless. And you will definitely still, because of that little dart tooth, I don't know why they put the dart tooth, the dart stop, on the bolt. Why did they put it on the bolt? I don't know anybody who's ever fabricated their own breech system. I don't know anybody that puts a dart stop on the bolt itself. They do it on the receiver. It makes a lot of sense for it to be on the receiver. Why they put it on the bolt, I don't know. And it's causing a lot of problems. So if I get my own one that I can like modify and play around with, I think the first thing that I'm gonna do with the RT kit, I'm gonna chop that stupid tooth off, and I'm just gonna put my own dart stop on top of to like push the darts down and line them up. There's no reason to put the dart stop on the bolt. It's stupid. So yeah, that's the only issue. And that's not Velocity Outdoors thing, that's Jet. Jet made the judgment call on that. They're licensing out. I think we're back in. So again, this is another round of VIP. Basically, you are just trying to keep the dude in the orange vest or lady in the orange vest from doing that.
What is this?
Oh, look.
What is this?
It's Tom again.
What is happening? Tom's hacking. Tom's a hacker. He's got a reverse aimbot. You have a reverse aimbot.
He's incredible.
I think he was coming this way again.
This game isn't fun anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
So that's Tom. This is the exact explanation, definition of what it's like to have Tom on your team when you're playing an objective-based game mode. That's what it is. Yeah, the round is over. It's so done. It's like he's so good at playing only the objective. He never gets like sidetracked. He has such good tunnel vision on, I just need to get the timer. I just need to get to that point without getting hit by a dart. He's so good at it. It's incredible. It's incredible. NorCal Nerf Club says, yeah, sometimes the Z-tips hang up when they load. All the darts hang up when they load. I've tried them with, the bamboo darts as well, and they still, it's really a shame when you wreck a bamboo dart too, because it's like, it's bright and green and shiny and new, and it costs 25 cents for that little dinky dart, and then you just crush the crap out of it, and you look at it and you're like, ah, you just start crying. Like, why did you do that? Why would you go up? Why does this dart tooth exist? So stupid. Then Random says, I have objective focus, but usually little support, so often get hit trying to do the objective. Yeah. So I don't know what it is about Tom. Because I feel like there are game modes that I sometimes am like, I'm gonna embrace my inner Tom, and I'm only gonna play the objective. And somehow it's like it's like Tom has a guardian angel constantly just following him around, and he's magically never getting hit by darts, and people are never seeing him, or he's just hiding in the exact right spot. And then I try to do that, and it's tragedy, just constant tragedy of me like peeking my head out and getting whacked in the face with a dart, or like I'm inches from tapping it and then I trip or miss or do something and something screws up. It's not the same. It's not the same. Oh, you're 6'5"? You're an easy target. Tom's not small. Tom is almost 6 foot. He's a pretty tall dude. Not 6'5" though, but he is skinny. He's really scrawny. So maybe he's just a little noodle. It's hard to hit people with noodly arms. That's me not wanting to play anymore. Here's a timer game mode. I don't know what this one is. Let's find out. This is a short one. This must be something weird. I wonder why I labeled these. Maybe because something interesting happened in it that like, maybe I sifted them out. I don't really know. Find out.
Oh yeah!
Apparently no one's gonna stop the timer.
I'm going right under you. Really?
I double fed earlier. Oh, this is strike. This is the crazy strike where he had like the mega.
Alex is down.
The mega conglomeration. I'm pointing like you can see where I'm pointing, but the mega conglomeration of cups. It took so long to stack that thing up.
Hit.
Oh,
Oh, we're not doing that anymore. We're not playing lifesteal.
Eldas.
Well, that's gone.
That's gone.
Literally everyone went here except for 2 people. Well, Ian came up immediately.
Yeah.
He hit the button. He's right by the button.
Respond. Hit.
Face shot. So this game mode, there's a tower, a stack of cup. There's a cup tower that you have the attacking team has to knock over, and there's a timer, King of the Hill style. The timer's on the right side. They've already got the tower objective gone, and it's just the timer now. Woo. Bye, Dave. Oh, did I hit him? Nope. Oh, blaster block. That was amazing.
Holy crap.
Okay, I remember this round now. I could see a buddy that was on the other side, and I see Jonathan there. So like, I just assume we have this. We just need to get in defensive positions and keep them from pushing past the middle.
Blaster.
That timer went off.
How did we not? Really? Nobody hit the timer?
Yo, okay, so you can
Nobody touched the
very
timer? We got John down and nobody touched the timer? Really?
you can very faintly hear the beep go off, and right when that happens, you see the 3 of us. I think it was Carter, Jonathan, and me. We all just look at each other, right? I'm gonna go back.
Blaster.
There's the beep. Yeah.
Really? Nobody
That
hit the
moment,
timer? How did we not?
that moment of just like, really?
Blaster. How did we not? Really? Nobody.
I can watch that over and over forever. Oh man, that's hilarious. Artemis says, Aldos, we had an issue on who got hit first, me or the tower, in the one VOD of this. Oh, yeah. You and John were playing in the cave side and pushed for the timer. Yeah. Oh, man. It's fun, though, that, like, this was... was this really... this must have been right before the shutdown. But it's still over a month ago. Oh, whoa. Still over a month ago. And, like, I remember... Once, like, obviously, you look at the name, or whatever random thing I named it late at night. But you look at the name, and you go, well, I don't know what that is. But then you start watching, you go, oh, I remember all the different features of this battle and what happened. So, yeah. Here's a VIP long win. Interesting. Let's find that.
I think I'm on.
Ready. Oh, yeah! Set, start! Oh, damn it, kid!
Good try, good try.
So we are the VIP team.
Wait.
We got Brandon at wedge. Brandon at wedge.
Just for those of you that don't know VIP, when we play VIP, there's a couple different innovations that we've made on the game mode. I say Ben made to help just kind of make the game a little bit more enjoyable. VIP isn't my favorite game mode. I still think there's more to be done to make it a truly wonderful game mode. I think that it's still possible. What innovation we need to make, I don't really know. But the changes that have been made so far. Normally, we used to play VIP where if the VIP were hit, the game was over. The VIP was dead, the defending team wins. If the VIP makes it past the extraction point, there are two of them in the arena setup as we have. One is right behind John, right over this way. I'm pretty sure you can see my cursor on screen. Let me double check that. Yeah, I see my cursor. Okay. So there's a little orange marker on the floor. If the VIP can cross that point, the VIP team wins. There's another marker on the other side. The VIP only needs to make it across the barrier of one of those two in order to win. Instead of doing a one-hit win, if the defending team hits the VIP, we changed the game mode and we gave the VIP 2 respawn orbs. If the VIP gets hit, they go back to respawn, they pull a respawn orb, they have another life. They effectively have 3 lives. Three strikes, you're out. You get hit as the VIP a third time, done, defending team wins. There's also 2 extra respawn orbs out in the world. One of them we can see, it's in this little bucket right here. If the VIP team can run to there, take the respawn orb out of it and bring it back to their bin, then that is a usable respawn orb. And effectively, the VIP has up to 5 lives in that sense, because there's one on this side, there's one on the other side of the arena.
There we go. Go.
Oh, I remember this now.
Stop!
What?
He got hit. Go back. That's okay.
Because of the genius of gameplay.
That's okay.
Let's see if that's true.
What?
Oh, it happened so fast. Can I go frame by frame here? Nope. Oh, what did I just do? Go away. Aw, really?
I think I'm on.
I can't scrub frame by frame. I'd have to put it in a video editor, which I could do. Oh, I think I just saw it. Right over
There
here?
we go. Go.
Was that it? Did he get hit right there? If it didn't hit anybody else, I want to know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Open resolve. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. My God, go away. No. Dissolve. Is he yellow? What do you think? You think he got hit? So I think the biggest issue that we have with just being what it is, we take a lot of inspiration from video games. And I think, like, I was saying this last week, the reason why I love this so much and why I love the process of creating YouTube videos with Nerf specifically, yeah, let's just do a new project. Sure. I'm doing this just so I can scrub through and see what actually happened frame by frame. All right, let's find out. All right. Oh, that's terrible. I'm gonna turn the sound off. Pay the money. Here we go. Oh, is that it? Zoom in. Zoom in. Enhance. Did you see? It's probably really tiny on your screen, but there's a little ball right there, and it doesn't look. Oh man, it's really hard to tell. Where did that come from? That might have been a ricochet. So when looking at it, so I'm tracking it, right? I'll put my cursor there. So it's right there, it's right there, it's right there. It looked like it hit Nate. It looked like it bounced off the back of Nate because I see it here now. So I wonder if it bounced off the wall, hit Nate in the back, and then hit Nate. Yeah, because I don't think... Ian, you're in the way. We're never gonna know. There's the round right there. That's it. It flies right by Kareem's face. So this round was a ricochet. So that's a false flag. That's not gonna work. Okay. Let's see if he gets hit anywhere else. Oh, there's a round right there. Coming through, coming through, coming through. Okay, so Nate's in the way, so I can't actually see. We can't check that one. But this, the trajectory of this, given how low it is, looks like it could have been close, but I don't know if that would have actually hit. I'm watching this area just to see any other projectiles. Looking for, oh, okay, we got some rounds coming in, rounds coming in, rounds coming in, rounds coming in. He's pretty low though, he's behind Kareem. Oh, that looked like it curved downward. Oh, this might be the one right here that John was talking about. Might have hit him on the back. Percy's. Yeah, I think that was it. I think I would call that. I think we made the right call. I think it's this one right here. It looks like, and it's really hard to see because it's the same, like because of the orange vest. You know what I mean? It's hard to watch to see whether or not the round bounces past. It's this round right here. It's also like, if it hit him, it would have been somewhere right here. And the mag of Nate's Caliburn is right in the way. I will say, if it did hit him, it was going so slow because John is not that far away, and you can see it. Like if you have a round that's dropping this much from this close range, it doesn't have a lot of power behind it. There's also this. Oh no, that one bounced off it. So there's not a lot of power behind it. You're not really gonna feel it. So you do what you can. You make the call, and sometimes you just have to say, like, I saw you get hit, and it's not fun winning when there's discrepancies and people saying, like, you know, this is what I saw, this is no good. So that's why we started the game over.
There we go. Stop! What? He got hit? Go back, go back, go back, go.
So our rules in the arena are there are no arguments in the arena. If somebody looks at you and says, I saw you get tagged or I tagged you, that's it. Like, done. They said you got hit. There are certain circumstances where you might say, are you sure? I felt that hit my blaster. And they might go, okay, I don't really know, and you might have a discussion, but at no point in time do we allow somebody to say, I got you. And if another person say, nuh-uh, and then that person go, yeah, I did. And they go, no, nuh-uh, yeah, nuh-uh. And then, you know, like, we're not 6, right? And even we don't let the 6-year-olds do that. We have higher standards than that. So I think we have a pretty decent, I think we do a pretty good job. There is an issue with tack gear. And when somebody is decked out in tack gear, you don't always know that you get hit, and that's a challenge. And it's a shame that, like, so I have the encoder on my back, I've got all that tack gear. It is hard. Are you saying Kareem saw it? How did Kareem see it though?
What? He got hit? Go back, go back, go back, go back!
You must mean, well, I think that Kareem got out as well. Kareem definitely gets hit. Yeah, he called hit.
Stop!
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying that like in that moment of him going through, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He got hit?
So we don't do arguments. You say I got hit, especially on a winning objective. If there's a discrepancy, I'm almost always going to tell people, let's just replay. Let's just redo. It's not a fun way to win, having another team say, like, I am pretty sure that I tagged them out, and then the other team be like, oh, I don't know, let's just win, you know, whatever. It's just not a fun way to win. It's not a fun experience. That's not how you improve and enhance the enjoyment of the event. And so we ended up replaying this. That's the one issue with Nerf that is unlike software-based games. You don't know that. You have no choice but to do that social thing and discuss with somebody and say, hey, I'm sorry, you didn't win. I know you're happy, but you didn't win. I got you before you crossed the line. We got to redo it. And yeah, it does. It's a shame that you have to make that call sometimes, but it's important. So we replay.
Go back, go back, go back! That's okay. That's okay.
Really?
Yeah, you don't feel it
Can't tell if
sometimes.
You're shooting.
I couldn't tell if it was lighter. I am.
Game resumes in 3, 2, 1, resume.
Okay.
We have to go back to respawn?
Oh, I got hit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Respawn!
Oh, just barely missed Sam.
Peace
Oh,
out.
that's a nice one.
It's gotta be us.
Oh, right in the face. You gotta have a hammer shot, man. Hammer shots are so important. Get out of here, Tom. Get out of here, Tom.
Hit!
Oh, no.
Tom! He's such a whack-a-mole. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Respawn! Oh.
So here's the respawn orb right here.
Stop!
Meat shield.
Good job.
Meat shield Jonathan. So I wonder if Tom got out right there, because he was blocking. John got out. That was a big one. Meat shield. Oh! This is, so we've been doing this recently, putting the wedge in front of this, and for a lot of game modes, it's a real benefit to the front team. In this specific instance, it was actually really bad to have it there, because it perfectly blocked the line of sight on the objective. And like, this is one of those things of not every arena setup works really well or is balanced with all of the game modes that we create. And in this one particular instance, I don't think we should have put the wedge there, because the wedge made it so much easier for the VIP to just stay super low. If you were able to keep people behind that cover, all the VIP had to do was basically like crawl, and they would have crossed the barrier and win. And like, nobody in the front team respawn would have even known. So yeah, it's a shame, but it happens. It happens. Matthew Becker, we had a guy who showed up with a stock Maverick. I was out of his range and watching his darts hit a piece of cover, and the dude kept trying to say he hit me. See, so that's a discussion that you have with the player. You bring the player aside and you say, hey, listen, as a moderator here or a person of authority or whatever, you just have the conversation. You say, listen, I've been specifically watching a lot of your darts not hitting the target and you saying that you hit the target. This is a problem. I want you to be here. I appreciate that you come to these events. We want you to be a part of these events and feel like you're welcome. However, if you continue to not call your hits, like, or if you misuse or abuse the ability to call your hits, you might lose the privilege of coming to play. And whether or not that's something that you are in a position to do at your games, I don't know. That's how I would handle it. That's how we have handled it in the past. We have had moments where people get a little heated, and you take people aside. You go, listen, this is not how our community runs. It's not how the community operates. We are here for the enjoyment of everybody, and if you are putting the enjoyment of everybody at risk, like, you might not be asked back. Please get a better attitude, because I don't want you to leave. I want you to be a part of this. I want you to have fun, and if you're not having fun, come see me and we'll talk about it and we'll figure out the best solution for it. And the same thing, we've had people sometimes that just, they don't feel hits, and you go, hey, listen, I've been noticing a lot. You haven't been calling hits. Like, somebody has to literally put their arm up and alert you that you've been hit. You need to get better at this. Otherwise, you might jeopardize your ability to come play in these games, because the game that we have it's for enjoyment. When somebody cheats, it's not enjoyable for pretty much anybody. So you have those, and obviously you have these conversations in private. In private, you don't do it in front of people. In private, you take them off to the side. You have a real conversation. You say, listen, this is what I'm seeing. I don't want this to be the case. I don't have a problem with you personally. If you're making these mistakes, like, just please get better. Let's do this together. Scott JS got in an argument once with somebody who dry fired on me. That's a problem. Yeah. Only time I think I have recorded where I seriously blew up on someone and could have gone far worse. Yeah. See, so in the same sense, I've lost my cool sometimes, and I've lost my cool on stream once, and it's not a good face to have. That's not good. And so I think I've gotten better recently at when a game function is broken, I'm a lot better at just being like, hey, this sucks. I am just dying constantly, and that's okay. And I've come to terms with it. I've been a lot better at it. I think the biggest it was the something that Ben allows to have happen during tower defense that I really just don't agree with. I don't agree with, but I don't want to create an environment like, yes, my wife and I own this place. Yes, I could probably just be like, Ben, I'm vetoing this. Stop putting the tower in the cube. It's stupid. Like, it's dumb and I hate it. But other people are fine with it. And I, at the same time as whatever, I don't want to create an environment where I'm just constantly unilaterally deciding things. And so that is one thing that when it happens, it's the most infuriating moment of, like, we'll be playing a tower defense game and I'm on the attacking team. It's like I'm running everywhere and I've worked so hard to battle into the enemy end zone, and I'm looking at all the spots, all the hard to get to spots. It's like, it's not here. Where is it? And then it's just like, it hits me, goes, they put it in the freaking cube again. And then and then sure enough, the game ends, they win. And I look, and it's like, it's in the freaking cube. And we have a rule that's like, it needs to be 1 cup length away. And like, it's sort of 1 cup length away. It's a really gray area. And this is why I hate it. I hate it being there. But people are okay with it. It's like, well, you can do it when it's your team. It's like, but I don't want to put the cup tower in the cube. I don't think that anybody should be allowed to put the cup tower in the cube. Well, whatever. It's fine. And so it's just that moment where, like, it's a game. Breathe, Aldos. Breathe. I've been getting better at not blowing up. So, yeah. Been getting better. Matthew Becker, as an admin, I legit had the conversation. Yeah, took him back where he was shooting from and showed him. He hasn't been back. Oh, that's a shame. It's like, at the same time, your game is probably better because of it. If he's not willing to change, then yeah, he has no place going. He's not being a community member. In order to be a member of a community, you have to be a contributor. You need to all have and respect that the shared understanding of what you're there to do. When you have somebody that clearly doesn't respect that, they're not a part of the community. They are proving they are not a part of the community. That's not fun. So it's a shame that he hasn't been back, but maybe it's not a shame that he hasn't been back. If he knows that he's not going to change, then fine, cool. Just be glad you don't play with low light. That turns hit calling into a nightmare, even with the most honest people. Yeah. And I think if you were to have that experience, it's one of those things of like, it's all kind of up in the air. And as long as everybody is of the understanding of like, I'm only 75% sure that I hit you, but I'm pretty sure that I hit you. Like, you just have to be cool with it. In order for the game to work, in order for the game to go on, you need to have the shared understanding of, I'm gonna call a hit, and you know, I'm going to do my best as an honest person, as a truthful person, to only call hit when I'm pretty sure that I hit you, given the confines of where we are. You're in a low lit area. It's hard to see. You didn't feel it, but I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I typically, as a player, I typically try to always give my target the benefit of the doubt, because as a player, I have way more enjoyment when the player feels the hit and they know that they got hit and they call the tag. It always, and I don't mean this to come off as like, it's not insulting. Or I don't mean this to be an insult. It's just that, like, a huge turnoff for me, especially when I was back doing the weekly Nerfer roundup, and I was watching so much gameplay footage, and watching so many different styles of community play, but also just different attitudes that people had. Even when it was meant nicely, I feel like I remember Tiger Foam would do this a lot. I'm like, I liked Tiger. I thought it's sad. I feel like the Nerf YouTube scene is like, we lost something when Tiger quit. Like, that sucks. I still can't believe that Tiger quit. But Tiger had this tendency to fire, and he would always call the hit and say, I tagged you. And it's like, he's using an 18 kilogram long shot. You gotta know that they knew that they got hit. But he never missed an opportunity to tell them, and it was such a turnoff. And like, it definitely changed. It didn't change the fact that like, he had decent footage and he was entertaining to watch, but that one aspect about it was just like, man, you don't need to do this. You don't have to. Just let it go. You know, just like, they give them the opportunity to prove that they are worthy. Like, that's what I always think about. And so I always try to give my target the benefit of the doubt and throw their hand up and call hit. I always try to wait. And if I'm like hitting them a couple times, it's like, oh, they're clearly not feeling this, I'm gonna call it out and be like, got you, you know, whatever. But yeah. Okay, let's find something else. Because we got a lot of these that I have not. These are from February. This is a 12 gig file. What are you?
Gotcha.
Also, I don't need it.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, we got an out of darts hopper.
Designing this to not show rail.
Gotcha.
Take cave. Sorry.
Careful right side. I need somebody over here.
So I remember this game. Jonathan, this is Jonathan's Percy's, and there's a couple people now with the out of darts Percy's hopper, and it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent experience. I hate how it looks on camera. I'm like, I'm never gonna use it because of that. It looks dumb. It looks like I just have a blue blob on camera. It's not fun. But regardless, it looks like a super soaker. That's kind of where my brain goes to. It looks like a super soaker. Somebody last week on stream, I think it was NorCal Nerf Club, was talking about a ramp, a hopper ramp for the Percy's hopper. And the issue that I'm gonna have here is that the out of darts hopper jams constantly. And I think it's because of the extra weight just pushing the darts down, or not darts, but the rounds down and compressing them. And they don't lightly roll like they should onto the belt. They don't go there. And so you have to like shake it constantly when you're using it, and that's also not fun. But somebody was saying that the out of darts hopper is significantly enhanced when you use the ramp. And I don't remember the dead space remover. That was it. Yeah, dead space remover. They look awesome. There's a seller on Etsy for it. Go support a Nerfer during this economic hardship. Go do it. Go buy a dead space remover for your Percy's. Go win the game when we're all back up and running, and support somebody's hobby.
Yeah. We got a shield on right. Shield on right. Oh, that was so close.
I've like seen nobody. Oof. It's a stream of... See, you gotta shake it. He's putting an axe out. Oh, see, I probably could have gotten a hit on Sam.
Sam's down. Sam, you're down.
So that's a perfect instance. I hit Sam a couple times, but from this far away, the rounds aren't hitting him hard enough. And like, I get it. You know, he's in the middle of the field with a shield. There's stuff going everywhere. So like your heart's pumping and like the adrenaline's pumping. That's a moment where he might not feel it. I hit him a couple times, and after a couple times, I'm gonna be like, Sam, you're down, bud, you're down, you know, whatever. But yeah, after a couple hits, I'm gonna call. That one hit. That one hit. That one hit. 3 times. Ah, this is kill confirmed.
Get Nate, he's down. Copy.
I remember this. This is a long game.
Ah, copy. Hit.
Come on, Arvid. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, clear.
Nice.
Alex to the rescue.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, too bad. Hey, look at that Spring Thunder.
Yeah, that was me. Nate's down. Yeah.
I missed Dave. Oh no, I got Dave. Oh, get this.
Shoot.
Oh man, Dave is such a big guy. He's such a big guy. Everybody just like perfectly fits behind him. So they're all 3 of them like they're doing like a little conga line of them reviving each other. It's freaking hilarious. So in that one instance, so I called hit on Jonathan only because I'm firing at his shoe, and out of anything, like a shoe is thick, right? So that's a moment where if I see the hit, I'm gonna call it right away, because otherwise, and also, you know, that way there's no confusion in the heat of the moment with him reviving Dave, but I got him down during the revival, and then like that's also not fun. So I'm gonna call it right there because it matters and it changes the outcome of the game mode. And also because I'm expecting that if I'm firing at somebody in the shoe, they're not gonna feel that. So.
Oh, God dang it.
Is the Kraber quiet?
All that work for nothing.
I don't remember. Gotta get an auto shaker.
Can you stack Shelton Barrett?
Yes. Blue mat. Oh, God.
I nearly walked right into that.
The hit. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Kraber is pretty quiet.
1, 2, 3, clear.
See, it just covers so much. I mean, it is kind of interesting though, having the thing up. I can see, I can block my head. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh God, we're done. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, and we're done.
Oh jeez.
9.
He tagged his own player too. He tagged you, Ian.
That was a good push by
We
them.
should all clear. We should all clear at the same time or respawn at the same time.
Yes, absolutely. Respawn at the same time.
Don't respawn yet.
Flying Spur 99. What is the Kraber? The Kraber's only the most amazing blaster ever in the world. Ian, give me
Jeez.
give me an image of the Kraber through Discord, and I'll put it up on stream.
I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help.
Clear.
3, 2, 1. Clear.
Already there. Oh, yeah. Cool. I'll put it up after this video. Oh! Is that a camera shot? Yo, this game lasts forever.
Oh, sorry, Arvin.
Okay. Show me the camera shot. Oh! Camera shot. That's fun.
I don't
Aw,
know.
chat, why did chat
I don't
go
know if
away?
he yelled clear. Help, 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 help. Right side, right side.
2, 3. Clear.
Please, it's covered.
Yeah.
See, this is my issue. This is my issue with the out of darts hopper as is. It needs the dead space remover.
Hit. Help.
Okay, so I remember this game because I feel like I handled it, but it could have been better. Basically, we've had a lot of newcomers using shields. I don't want to say newcomers. We have a lot of new shields in play from vets and people that have been here for a while. We have a lot of people that are bringing in shields, and this is something that recently started happening that we haven't had a need for rules on because nobody ever used a shield before. I think maybe Nate brought a shield like 2 years ago, like once, and then never came with a shield again, and then like suddenly there's just shields everywhere. And so trying to determine, like, we have to basically create rule sets on the fly when certain things break the game. This is a perfect example of a game breaker mechanic. Sam had a shield. He is not currently using a shield. He used this shield and then put it here on the battlefield, propped up, and then left. And you can even see he's now using a different shield. So, like, do we allow for this? This shield is taller than 4 feet, and it's 4 feet tall and 3 feet or 2 feet wide, 4 by 2. That's a beefy shield. That is a big shield, and it is just sitting here, making it an obstruction. It has essentially become a new piece of it's now portable cover, right? But it's portable cover that no longer is using up one of the mechanics of portable cover. If you have a shield, it should take away your arm, and now there are certain rules on what happens to your other arm, right? Like those are the rules. However, nobody is operating this shield. And so it became kind of a weird gray area where we had to specifically talk about whether or not this should be allowed, because nobody's ever done this before. Nobody's ever used a shield, started the game, placed it somewhere, and then walked away. Like, it's clever, right? It's super clever. However, I don't know if it's clever in a good way. It's clever in that we didn't have a rule for it, but I think we do now. So yeah.
Hit!
I didn't fear anyway.
Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there you go.
I'm pretty sure I hit Brian, but like again, I just don't wanna call it out. It's like,
Hit!
yeah, I hit him right in the pants. But it's like, yeah. And then Mitchell hits me, like he gets the blaster. You're not allowed to take a blaster, but it's like, whatever. Whatever. You just go back. It's a game. It's a game.
Oh my God. That's true.
Wait, I got point blank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like the loading of the outer darts hopper. I think that it's actually pretty slow.
God, it's surprising how many rounds this holds.
Flying Spur, I'll put a picture of the Kraber up on stream
Respawn!
when this is over.
Hit! God. I'm behind you, Will. Oh,
I walked right
no,
into
we're
that
good,
one.
Good, good, good.
Clear.
Give me your hand. 2, 3, clear.
Okay. Right side, right side, right side, right side. We got Nate on right, Nate on right. Nate's down, Nate is down.
Oh yeah.
We need to get that up. Oh, again.
Nice block.
Nice, good shot. Shoot. They've got a good angle on us. Yeah.
Wow, this is a long game.
Charlie, left side. Charlie, left side.
What?
Left side.
I'm Charlie.
That's my real name.
Do they still have somebody in cave? Do you want to try to take it?
I don't. Sure. There's a nemesis over there, though,
Yeah.
who is currently keeping me here.
Yeah. Oh.
1, 2, 3, clear. Oh, what? I didn't hit you?
No, you didn't hit him.
I don't think so.
But you did get me before you got you, so yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a war zone. This is a war zone.
So in our version of Kill Confirmed, if you are reviving a teammate, you need to place your hand on them appropriately and count to 3. Then you have to say clear. If you don't say clear, they are not revived. You can't say 3 and just be done.
Yes, keep cave.
I was hit before Will said clear.
Yes.
I got tagged. I got tagged by Jonathan. He touched me. Boom, done.
Dave is down. Dave is down.
Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember this. Oh, I remember.
Oh, you hit my fingertip. When I hit you, my fingertip.
Oh my God. Are
Oh, come on.
This stupid jam.
Yo,
Dave is
what?
down.
What a place to jam! Like that made me. It almost solidified the fact that I was not going to buy an out of darts hopper. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe it.
Oh, you hit my fingertip. When I hit you,
I can't believe it jammed. Look at, they're just like right there.
Oh my God, are you fucking? This
I almost
jam.
swore. Oh man.
Can you get me? Can you get me?
Holy crap,
Get
is that the
Mitch, get
time?
Mitch.
Wow, it's 8 o'clock?
Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
That's insane. Wow. Man, time flies by. Time flies by when you're watching footage. Let me find that image for you, and I will get the Kraber up on stream. Kraber was designed by AIA Artemis in stream. I gotta log into Discord. I'm on my different account right now. Give me a moment. So basically, AIA Artemis went out and bought like 10 Chaos Mags and designed his own Bullpup Chaos. And it's actually pretty cool. I didn't mean for that to come out as like, it's actually like, I hated the Chaos. And so to have somebody in our community be like, yeah, the Chaos, that's awesome, you know, whatever. It just kind of, I think that the Chaos is stupid. I think the Chaos is a stupid blaster. Yeah, okay, let's pull this up. Here's the Kraber. Oh, yep, open original. There we go. So it uses a Chaos Mag. And I mean, it's really small for what it is. It is super compact. It's just one set of flywheels, right? Or did you put 2 sets of flywheels in? I can't really remember. I think because I see 2 dots here, that you put in two flywheels. So 4 motors total. But I think one of the coolest things that I remember him showing was that you can remove this top rail, and then you unscrew this piece right here, and it just pulls up, and then you have complete access to the flywheel cage, which was really fun. I thought that was really cool. The mag release lever is really well designed. The whole thing is pretty cool. It's super compact. Let's see if I can, if there were any other. I thought there, yep, here's the different version. AIA Studios, that's fun. Oh, this is different. Okay, all right. So you're changing the overall design of it. It's looking pretty slick. Looks pretty slick. I dig it, man. Oh, and then we got a lot of random stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. That is what we're working with. What we got? Oh man, been fun. Should find the VOD with Alex's staff. I should, yeah. I've got it somewhere. The staff is fun. That's a cool thing. Product placement. Hey, if anybody else, I'm not like, I think what us nerfers have done is like, especially during, there are so many amazing blasters that are being designed right now, because right now is the time to be creative. And like a lot of people just have are in this weird flux, this weird hiatus of not really knowing what's going on. There are so many cool blasters coming out right now. And as more and more people get access to 3D printers, more and more people, designers are like releasing files as well. It's incredible to see what Nerf has become because of the access being given to us through 3D printers. It's so cool. And I think it's just like, it's fulfilling that ultimate dream of instead of trying to like modify a blaster, and I mean like this was a whole integration market of saying, wouldn't it be cool if like it was designed this way, and then you take different pieces of blasters and you Frankenstein them together and then paint them to make them uniform and cohesive. But being able to just visualize and dream up and say, I want this. I want a bullpup chaos. And then going through the process of learning the software and like going through probably the ultimate challenge of being like, oh, this was a good idea. This is definitely not working out the way I thought it would. And now I got to design around this and whatnot. That's so cool. It's so fun. I am so willing to put anybody's design, original stuff up on the stream. Hit me up. If you want to send me a blaster for me to use when we're back up and running on stream, if you want to loan me a blaster, I will 100% use it on stream. I will ship it back to you. Super easy. Give me the loaners. I don't even need to have them. You don't need to give me a free blaster. Just let me use it. Just let me loan it. If I break it, I will pay for it. But yes, give me, it's like, share your amazingness. Send it out. It'll be awesome. Good to have you. Okay, it is 8:04. This has been fun. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part of the stream. I'm loving how many people are doing streams right now. It's fun being a part of the community, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Ben Anderson, if anybody sends me a free blaster, I will record the sound. I will record the sound of it and put it on Foamcast Radio. That's like some ASMR right there. Some Nerf ASMR. Nerf ASMR. I make blaster sounds. This is the sound that flywheels make. Oh man. Yeah, man. Gotta get that ASMR up and running. Try to find them. Okay. I gotta go through. All right, man. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this. As always, you gotta use Arvid's. I do need to use Arvid's minigun. Come back. I miss everybody so much. I want this to be over. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I wanna go home. I wanna eat dinner. You all are amazing. I will see you here next week, as always, 6 p.m. Take care, everybody. You're all awesome people, and you're amazing. And yeah, thanks for being amazing. See you next time.